Hey guys, it's Chris from Thrust Flight, and today we're going to talk about flying at night. So flying at night as a private pilot is a little bit unique. You still are operating under visual flight rules, your still eyes are outside the plane, you're looking for airports, you're looking for traffic, but your visual references for flying are a bit different now. And so you're looking for lights. When you're scanning for traffic, you're not looking directly segmented parts of the cockpit looking for traffic that way. You're doing off-centered viewing in order to find traffic. Night flying is great though, because at night the air is smooth. If you're flying around the Dallas area like we are here, it's very pretty to see at night, and it's a great experience flying at night. So during the daytime, your eyes are your best tool for VFR flying, and so you're able to see how far the ground is away from you, you're able to see the distance between you and other aircraft. Flying at night, those visual cues are less precise. And so, for instance, coming into land, performing a traffic pattern, it feels like you're a lot lower than you are. Where I did my training, you'd be turning, coming to land, and at some point you have to point your nose to the ground if you want to get onto the ground, right? And when it's during the nighttime, you're not able to see the ground there, and so it feels like you're pointing just to an abyss. But you have to trust. At that point, you have to trust your instruments, letting you know what altitude you're at. We're backing up what our eyes are doing, so we're using 90% outside and then 10% in. And so, all right, the ground's there, aircraft are over there, but I'm verifying that information with my instruments. At night flying, you kind of have to rely on them a little bit more to back up what's going on with your eyes. So I remember my first night cross-country was to Sulphur Springs in North Texas. And at the north end of the runway at Sulphur Springs, there's a lake there. And so when you're flying down towards a lake, of course, you're not seeing anything reflected back up to you at nighttime. You're not able to even see that it is a lake, it's just black. And so I remember coming in on my first night flight to Sulphur Springs and having to really be like, Chris, I need to push the nose down in order to land, and that's okay. But it was definitely a moment where it's like, okay, my eyes, they're kind of playing tricks on me right now, got to trust my instruments. But it was great, to be able to use that skill of coming back into plane, verifying my instruments, and continuing on flying. So that was my first experience with night flying. So as we talked about, night flying has different challenges and different perks that come with it. It's nice and smooth, it's cool up there, it's usually quiet, but we have to rely on different skills, using our instrument cross-checks, scanning for traffic in a different way, and preparing for that looks different, right? Staying out of the white light in order to give our eyes time to adjust. Thanks everyone for tuning in on our video on night flying. If you've had a fun night flying experience, you want to share it with us, please leave a comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for future videos. Thanks.